people, this is the Baby Father Podcast and we are back for another episode. Myself, DJ Ridler from Live Links, and I've got my co-host with me today,
G1 West.
and we are inside the building. I want to big up to Ugly Studios for the setup again, taking it to another level. Big up to them, man. There, anyone who does podcasts, if you're artist, studio, they have hair facilities here for you, alright? So check them out. We're going to put a link in the description. So on today's Baby Fathers, we've got a special guest of us, and he goes by the name of
Mutley to my friends, Turbulence, as
Yeah.
an artist.
Do you know, put the mic a bit closer just to make sure we can
Alright, let me get close.
Yeah. Start moving the furnitures and stuff. So
Right,
yeah.
let's go.
But anyway, before we get into that, right, I want to big up to Untamed for sponsoring the show today. So the tops what you see us wearing is designed by Untamed. Yeah, I like the material. I like the way it feels. How's it feel on you, G?
Yes, right.
It's nice, yeah? They do them in different colours and that. So definitely check them out. We're going to put a link in the description to check them out, all right? So do you know what? We have got a lot to talk about. And this situation is one of them kind of sticky ones. Where when we spoke over a year ago when we linked up and you told me this story, I was like, yo, I'm going to kind of move a bit more forward.
Yeah.
Because there's some deep issues what we need to be touching base on today's story. Now, when you lot broke up, there's now kids involved. Right.
Yeah.
Now we had kids involved, and at this point, you decided to go for full custody for your kids.
No, I didn't decide anything. It was decided for me.
I know, how did that happen?
Because basically, what happened was, once we'd split up, things were amicable. Let me put this out there as well before that, innit? Because I don't want anyone to hear this and think, oh, no. Let me tell you what I did, innit? Because I ain't got time for no one to be making it like I'm not trying to say. I don't give a fuck, innit? I told the truth.
Yeah.
I don't hide shit like certain people do. I just tell the facts, innit?
Of course.
In the relationship, I was violent. Do you understand? Like, there was times when I put my hands on her. I didn't mean punch her or slap her or nothing, but I did put hands on her, innit? As in physically.
In front of the kids.
Yeah.
Why?
Sometimes. Because, bro, when I told you, I was mad back then, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it was different times back then, innit? So, anything went, innit? Like, I didn't give a fuck. Simple as that. So, it's like, yeah, I was a mad youth, bro. What can I say? Like, and not, the thing is, I can even say, partly, it was part of that relationship that made me like that. Because I wasn't like that before, and I'm not like that now.
Did she make you like, do you think she used to bring out the worst in you?
100%.
Yeah.
But also, like I said, I'm obviously part to blame to that as well, because I should have just taken myself away from that situation. But when you got children now, it's not as simple as that, innit?
I hear that, but to me, obviously hitting a mum for one, you took ownership that you shouldn't have done that. But also displaying that kind of behaviour in front of the kids.
But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also displaying that kind of behaviour in front of the kids as well. Like, you're not thinking to yourself, like, obviously you was in a different kind of place. But you wasn't thinking to yourself, what are you causing to your kids in the mental stage?
You don't think like that.
No.
Like, when it's happening, you don't think about that, bro. That's like saying, well, when you're committing a crime, do you think about what you're doing to the person who's the crime you're committing? No, don't give a fuck. Why are you thinking about that? You don't think about that shit. If I go, bro, like, come on, bro. You're not gonna think. It's a silly question.
So would your kids be crying when they used to see you?
Not necessarily.
Would they
This is
get
what I'm saying.
used to it?
No, because it's not even like, bro, it's not even a thing where it's like, oh, it always was a physical thing. It could be just arguing, innit? You know what I'm saying? Or they could be outside playing and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the physical thing was kind of more, I suppose.
Was both you hitting each other? Like,
No, bro, I just told you I didn't hit her.
so you didn't hit? Okay.
I'm gonna, no, there was one time she slapped me and I slapped her back. That's one time, innit?
Yeah.
That was way before the children, innit?
Okay.
When I was like I said, about 17 or some shit.
Yeah.
How long was you together before the first child came along? How many years?
Fucking hell. What, 2002 he was born? So we was together from about 98.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On and off.
Yeah.
Did you love her?
I thought
At some point.
No, this is the thing, I thought I did, innit? Honestly, I thought I did. But now as a man, like I said, when I look back at it now, it wasn't love. It was obsession. Not even obsession. It was more, not even infatuation. It's like a possession. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was young. So obviously I shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is where I go back to the beginning of me being manipulated into staying into that relationship by her. You see what I'm saying? Which initially turned me into a monster.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I don't give a fuck. Like I said, innit? That part likes to get left out.
How do you feel she manipulated you though? Because you keep saying manipulated.
Bro, it's manipulation. If someone's telling you, don't leave, they're grabbing onto your leg. When you tell them, I don't want to be with you, they're going to kill themselves. I'm taking pills.
Attention seeking.
Bro, come on, bro. That's manipulation, fam. Do you understand? That's emotional blackmail.
So was she mental health?
I didn't know nothing about no mental health. Do you understand? There was nothing.
But do you think you see that when we was younger, you see that where mental health is more out there now when things kind of go on. So we understand a bit more now. But years ago, when we took him 98, mental health wasn't really out there information for us to hold on to know what to be looking out for.
Of course, but you also got to remember, bro, I'm still a teenager myself.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Why am I looking for mental health? I'm a teenager.
I'm
not thinking about that shit. I'm 16, bro.
Right.
I'm just thinking like, I want to get some sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? After that is what I'm saying. So I met my missus. She's doing this whole come around every minute, blah, 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 blah. Then she starts the, do you want to, the drunk one, do you want to come around?
Is that the child's mothers, yeah?
Yeah. All them mad ones like, nah, like, no. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because she's thinking now like, right, it's like old school. And we broke up, I'm with some chick. And now when it's time to get back together and do the family thing, I'm coming back, innit? Yeah. This is done, innit? I'm not coming back now, innit?
Finished.
Do you understand? It's over with, innit? And it's like she's not getting it. So then when I'm going to pick up my utes, I'm seeing bare alcohol bottles outside the yard like it's a fucking party. You understand? Like all the time I'm going, it's like my utes is a mess, dirty, smell. You know what I'm saying? Hair all fucking matting together and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's not even a fucking joke. I'm telling you. Madness, bro. Madness, bro. Like, so I'm saying, since it came to the point where I'm like,
how old is they at this time when you were
5 and 7?
So there was 5 and 7 and you could see that they wasn't getting taken care of properly.
They were disheveled. That's the word. Disheveled. Yeah? Disheveled, fam. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm taking them to my missus now, because that's where I'm going. So I'm saying, and I'm obviously trying to introduce them to my missus, but I'm taking them there and like, my missus has got to comb my daughter's hair. Like, why am I taking my daughter from her mother's house to my new girlfriend's house for her to comb my daughter's hair?
Yeah. So when you noticed the kids wasn't looking right, and you brought them.
Well, it's not just me that's noticing this shit, because obviously I was close with the school as well. Because obviously I'm always been in my children's life, so I always take my children to school. Yeah. The one's there. So all the teachers, they know me, innit? Yeah. Because I talk to them. Do you understand? Yeah. None of them like the mum, innit? Okay. She doesn't know how to deal with people, innit? So basically, I'm getting people telling me like, "Rah, the children are looking a mess at school." Da 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 da. I'm saying, next minute, social services are calling me.
Right. So when social service called you, what kind of things were they saying to you?
They didn't say nothing. They just told me they've taken my children away.
What?
From the mother. And do I want? Basically, no. I'm lying. I was talking to them a little bit before that, because they were kind of telling me that the situation is what it was. But what it was, when it happened, it was like it was quick.
So did they, when they took the kids away, was the school gave them the heads up to tell them that the kids' care is not looking right?
Oh, when they do all that shit, the schools are all involved. Trust me, they're always involved, because they got to give them a report. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? They usually got someone in the school who's like kind of relays information to them people, innit? So they was getting all that.
When they took them, put them in foster care,
they didn't put them in foster care.
So what did they do then?
They took them and called me. Because I was already talking to them. Like I said, I was already conversing with them. Okay. So they knew where I stood already. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So she's called me, the social worker, and said, basically, we've got them. Do you want them? No brainer.
So did they take them from school? When they went to the house
and police. They went to the house of the police and took them.
And what did the mum do at the time when they went to the house?
I weren't there, so I don't know. Don't have a clue, but yeah.
Alright, so you now spoke to them, took the kids. What happened from there?
So from there, basically, you go through the whole kind of vetting process with these people. You got to go for like meetings and this and that, and they got to ask you all these questions and blah blah blah. Kind of see like what kind of parent you are. Da 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 da. So I've done all the assessments, passed them with flying colours, clearly.
How long does the assessments take when they ask these questions?
Oh, it's like I can't even remember, to be fair. I've been to so many meetings, bro. It's a blur, innit? So I don't even know now. And it's like I don't know, maybe a couple weeks. I don't know. Okay. I'm saying. Like couple sessions, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And is it by yourself or with the kids being
by yourself. Yeah. By yourself. Fucking so I remember one time I must have been driving through city. And I'm like, I swear that's my youth. my youth, you know, like my son.
Yeah.
He's like 7, fam. Walking with some youth. Some road youth. I don't know who the fuck this youth was, bro. And he's walking with my son. Bro, I swerved the car. I jumped out the car, went over there. Bro, who the fuck are you? Bro, I felt sorry for the youth afterwards because it's not even his fault.
Yeah.
But you got my son. Like, why you got my son? This fucking bitch is letting youths walk around my son. Got my son out all times of the night with youths, you know? In the block.
When you say you, how old are this brother?
Bro, these youths are like 15, 16, 17. They're on
the road things.
Bro, they're on madness outside. You got my son, my 7-year-old son, out there with them.
They're trying to build him next.
Bro, she's got these youths in her house. Know what I'm saying? She's got youths living in the house.
So it's not safe for the kids.
Bro, my youths are come to, oh, yeah, we saw these like pills on the bed. Like, who knows what's in the yard, fam? Bro, she was wilding, fam. I'm telling you. She was on the next thing. You understand? And like I said, literally the school was next door to her block. Yeah. So like when she's going to the school, they're seeing all that shit. They're just reporting everything back, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And what they don't realize is, what she didn't realize is people around are talking, innit? People around are reporting shit to these people, innit?
Yeah. But we'll do that. It's a standard thing. It's a standard thing.
So was your kid's mother taking anything at the time?
As far as I'm aware, no. But who knows? Like, I'm not gonna put that past anyone. I don't know, innit? You know what I'm saying?
So these youths that was just in the yard, who are they? Just random youths that just lying in the yard.
That she's just because obviously she's new to the end. She's just moved into this estate now, innit? So it's like, and now obviously, like I said, I'm not around anymore, innit?
Yeah.
So she's wilding now, innit? It's like she's trying to find herself. I don't know what she's doing, innit? But at the same time, like I said, our relationship is irrelevant. What we should be doing is trying to bring up these children
together as best parents as we can.
There you go. So this is what, and I get it. I get what you're gonna say. Why the relationship's relevant because of the podcast. But I'm just saying, for me, in the big scheme, the relationship becomes nothing. Yeah. It's irrelevant. Yeah. When we're talking about my children. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
No, I hear that. All right. So now we're the kids.
Even though that can sound a bit hypocritical.
Listen.
As in, when you asked me before about, when I was doing what I was doing, was I not thinking about my children? Do you understand?
But brother, what I'm trying to say to you, you see...
But that was in that period.
But even still it was in that period, you have to remember, this shit happens on a day-to-day basis.
Of course.
Still from today. So whatever the behaviour you was displaying back then, this behaviour is still happening now in other people's relationships.
Of course.
So it's not where that was old school, because it's still happening now.
Yeah, no, but I'm just talking about me.
I hate what you're saying.
I'm talking about me.
But your relationship is relevant to what's happening now.
Oh, okay,
because it's the build-up of what you two went through to why it's like this now.
Why it got to that in the first place.
Why you've got access
But that's
to your
not why
kids.
the children went into care, though.
No. The children went into care for that. The children went into care because they could see that the mum wasn't coping, looking after them. And I know when you're dealing with what them people called again? Social services. When you're dealing with them, they look out for what's the best for the kids. If they see that the kids are...
Well, you say that, but that's another thing anyway.
Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, so when you went to... moving forward, you spoke about you now got the kids. You're now doing meetings.
Yeah, the assessments.
Yeah, the assessments.
So basically, we're doing these assessments. I'm doing mine. She's supposed to be doing hers. She wasn't engaging.
So she wasn't turning up to her?
Nah, she wasn't turning up to meetings. She was supposed to be having like... At first, she wasn't having no contact with the children, innit? She wasn't allowed no contact.
And that's from social services?
Yeah. And then eventually it starts to think, we want to start giving her contact now, innit? So it's like, alright, cool. But it was phone contact. No, like, meeting up. It was on the phone. So they set up times where she will call and I'll just give them the phone and they'll chat to their mum, innit? But she'd never used to ring, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She would ring like every now and then. It was basically like I'm saying she's fucking up my children, innit? They're waiting for the call, she don't call. That's the only contact you got with them all week, and you're fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? So she's doing all that.
Was she doing that because she was upset that she ain't got the kids?
I don't give a fuck if you're upset. What the fuck, bro? Fuck that. Yeah. You've just lost your children, bro. Think about it, and this is another thing as well. As a mother, bro, let me put this out there from now. As a black man, my ex was white, As a black man, it doesn't matter if they give you the children. If the mother is willing to do what she needs to do to get them children back, they will give the children back to the mother. Guaranteed. I'm telling you. Yeah. They'll give them back. Unless the only reason they're not going to give them back is if that mother is failing to do all the shit that they want them to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And proving that she's not a fit parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is basically what happened. You understand? Like, all the tools were there for her to show them that, right, you know what, I'm going to try and show them that nothing, bro. Yeah. Nothing, innit? Like, dead.
So when she wasn't phoning and stuff, how was you then dealing with that? How was that always affecting the kids?
Bro, how I always dealt with it, I don't even talk about their mum. I don't diss her. I don't do none of that. You always kept it clean. You just, bro. Listen to what I'm saying to you. After our relationship was over, bro. After that whole madness of my life, that time was over. That was over with, bro. I became myself again. Yeah. You understand? I remembered who I was, innit? You understand? So as I've become myself again, yeah, I don't have time for all that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be talking bad to you, because I don't expect her to be doing that about me. As a parent, you don't do that to children, innit? You don't sit there saying, right, you see your mum. The bottom line is, you lived it. You know what happened, innit? You were there. Yeah. Yeah? If you're gonna either remember or you don't. And if you want me to tell you, I will tell you. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie to my children either. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So, when you was looking after the kids now, and the mum's obviously now being put aside, you're now doing the school runs, you're now...
I was doing school runs before that, but anyway.
Yeah. But you're doing the school runs. Yeah. Basically, you're a full-time father now. 100%. So everything now is...
I've always been a full-time father, but yeah. I hear what you said, a single father.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like I said, I was a single father, but I technically wasn't because I was with my missus.
Okay, so she was also helping out a lot at the time. Of course,
we lived in a house.
Okay, cool. So then, when did the mum was allowed to have access to the children? When was she then showing signs she now want to see the kids again? How many months later or years later?
To be fair, I can't even say when, because the only time I say she actually showed some sort of emotional, like whatever, to try and get them, have a relationship with them was when she got pregnant again, which was years down the line.
For someone else?
Of course.
Yeah.
She was always, obviously, for the time that I had them, there was always there was contact. I'm saying, because after the phone contact and that, this didn't work. Eventually, they moved it onto contact, as in I take my children to a contact centre, sit down in the room, leave my children in the room with the people. Then she goes in the room and sits with them for an hour, plays with them and talks shit in the room, and then leaves. And I come and pick them up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do all this shit after coming from work, college, whatever it is I'm doing. I gotta go and do all this. You know what I'm saying? I have to do all this now, innit? I gotta go out my way now to bring my children here for you to see them now, innit? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Just so you can see them, I gotta do this. Boys, my petrol, you know. Yeah. Like we live up so, innit? We're coming down to Bush. To go there for you to see them for like an hour, half.
Did she would then turn up after that? Was she was turning up?
Then once she would come to those ones, I think there was maybe one or two she didn't turn up to, but she did turn up to those at the contact center.
And dealing with all of this, because obviously you're dealing with your emotions in the sense of trying to father. Because I'm telling you straight, right, Mutley. I can remember one time when I heard when you took, and I saw you when I was coming back from football.
Yeah.
And I saw you with two kids. And I said, do you know what? It takes a proper man to take on his responsibilities.
Right.
Because there's enough man out there who cry wolf that they don't see their child. Yeah. But if the mum turned and said, well, take the child full time, is he then jumping up saying, yeah, I'm taking him full time? Or is he going to be like, whoa, like, he's something to say to you? So I'm not saying that there's no man who don't do that. There is men who step up to the plate and he's taken full responsibility to his kids. So now you having to be dealing with the whole full-time father-parent role.
Yeah.
You also have a girl child. How was that able to deal with her emotions, knowing that, both of them really, that their mum's not around?
It's hard, isn't it? But the thing is, to be fair, yeah, it's hard because it's like you're tiptoeing, innit? You don't really know, like what should you do? How should you treat them, innit?
How they thinking?
Do you understand? So this is why I try to.
Once you was then dealing with that, what was in the next stage of the mum?
Well, this is where it gets mad, innit? Because now all social services are trying to do is help mum now, innit? It's like everything now becomes about helping mum. Do you understand? Because they can see that I don't need their help. I don't ask them for nothing. I just get on with it, innit?
Yeah.
Got my children. I stopped doing certain things that I was doing on road. I said, you know what? Boom. I have to just dead it.
Full-time father now.
Because if anything happens, they're gone, innit?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Boom. I had to lock off. And that was it. But I said, you know what? Cool. I got to go to college. Went to college for 2 years.
Went to uni.
Trade. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Didn't pass uni. I'm not going to make it like I said. I passed, I didn't. I was doing electrical and electronic engineering. It was hard, innit? That's what I like, but I didn't pass. So after I didn't pass, I went back to repeat, didn't pass again. I said, you know what, cool. I got
Did that knock out your confidence or?
No, because I learned a lot. Even by doing that and not passing, I taught myself so much mathematics that I didn't ever know. It's like, you know what, bro, you can't even be pissed, innit? Of course. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it was like, you know what, I had my focus. It was like, you know what, cool. Now I've done that. It didn't happen. I'll go do something else. Find a job. You know what I'm saying? Went into work, became an ambulance driver.
Oh, well done.
You know what I'm saying? And I reached the highest part of that I could, which was an EMT. So for me, it was like, that was another, like, you know, at least I've done something, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm trying to show my children now that, right, boom, this is what you do now, innit? I'm
trying to be a role model for them.
Exactly. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm doing all this now, innit? You know what I'm saying? 10-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? 6 in the morning, got to be at work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
10 o'clock finish, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Got to cook dinner in the morning for the children before I go. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, do you know what I'm saying?
So, when you spoke about the social services always trying to help the mum, did you not find that they were supporting you enough?
Number one, like I said, I didn't need their support. So it wasn't even a thing where I was in need of their support. But when certain situations occurred, there was no support. Do you know what I'm saying?
What kind of situation?
So this is what I'm saying. We're going to be jumping a bit though, but because like, for instance, because in social services, this is how it works, yeah? In your life, if you're dealing with social services for a long span, you're gonna deal with loads of different social workers. All these different social workers have different opinions, different crazy mind states.
Do you think they judge you?
Of course they do. That's a fact. Like, I've had to listen. Even in the court, when I was getting my children in the court, I had to literally shame the manager, the social service, the social worker's manager, because she tried to ask me on the spot for my son's birthday if he could go with the mum, even though I had made plans for my son's birthday. Yeah. And she tried to make me feel in a way where, but da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, no, I've listened to your requests and I'm declining, which I'm allowed to do. But she made me feel like I'm not allowed to do that. Made you
feel guilty.
Then she tried to throw the aggression role, because they know they like to throw that at the black man, innit? Like, I'm being aggressive. When I'm sitting down and she's standing up over me at the time. And I'm not being aggressive at all, you know? So
but to interrupt you, I just think that in general, I think growing up, it's always when they speak from other cultures, it's fine. Once we say something, we can say it the calmest. Oh, why are you being so aggressive? And we're like, hold on a minute. You either said it in however you decide to say it, or you might shouted it out. And then when you're now retaliating back in a sense of maybe in the calmness or maybe in a smarter way, straight away we're aggressive people.
See, that's what it is. When you attack them in a smart way, that's when they have to try and throw aggression or something. And it's like they're making stuff up now, innit? Yeah. Because I'm saying to the lady, well, you're actually the one standing over me. I feel threatened. What are you talking about? I'm sitting here like this, and you're standing over me telling me that I have to basically give my son to this person when I've just told you, I've just said, which I'm allowed to do is just no. Like, you've asked me a question. A question is 2 answers. There's 2 answers, innit? You have a question, you can either go yes or no, innit?
So couldn't she not ask for another day?
No, it was his birthday. That's what. But
regardless, it's his birthday. We know sometimes it can't.
Yeah, but that's what it was about. Because it was his birthday, it was like, oh no, it has to be his birthday, basically, innit? So let me get back into the fact of what happens is. So when you have all these different social workers, it causes a problem because they write so much notes that when the next social worker comes in, they're not necessarily reading those notes, or they might skim through those notes, so they get like a picture of your family, innit? Yeah. So, like I said, every new one comes in with a different opinion and a different agenda, and it just always messes things up, basically, because it's not consistent.
So do you think? So you think that basically it's failing families because you're dealing with different social workers?
100%.
It's better than to just sign one to one person.
Yeah, I had in the time that we dealt with them, there was 1, 2. I can't even. Say like about 6 or 7.
It's a lot of people.
In the space of, it was a few years, but one of the reasons was because we moved from borough as well.
Yeah.
But one of the social workers I had, she was really good. You know what I'm saying? She was really good, as in she understood what was going on, innit? And she understood what the mother was, and how what she was doing. Yeah. You might get another social worker that comes in and they don't get me as a man. They don't get me, but they might get her now. Yeah. Because now she's putting on an act. Yeah. You understand? So now it's like, the focus now becomes on her, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do everything for her, and everything she says, it's like you're listening to what she's saying now. When I'm the one with the children. Of
course.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So this is how shit starts to shift in that sense, innit? Because of all these changes, all these different social workers, the narrative of what's actually going on and what's been going on gets lost.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So
people seem to forget who this person actually is.
Can you choose your own social workers, or they
No,
sign them
get
to you
appointed.
and that's it?
They get appointed.
Alright.
So I don't know what, for whatever reasons they might leave or whatever. Some of them get exhausted because. You know what I'm saying? No, it's true. Some of them get. Bro, I saw one of the ones that was actually dealing with my family first, and when I don't think she was working for them no more. She actually went mad.
Yeah.
She's walking up and down Hammersmith looking nuts. I was thinking to myself, fuck me.
It is, but I think as well.
That is a stressful
straining
job.
It is.
If you're seeing some fucked up shit, that's a stressful job. You're seeing children in some real situations, though, innit? Like I said,
I know, real
situations.
real ones.
What I'll be getting angry about is things to do with how what's going on with the mum and my children when they're in her care. Things that I'm being told and I'm relaying to them, and things they're not doing nothing
So basically,
or whatever. Do you understand?
Allegations are getting made where you're bringing it to their attention and they're not following it through.
Well, the thing is, at one point they were, innit? They were following it through. But like I said, man, it's crazy, innit? When you get a certain social worker that's not working with you, working kind of against you,
it's harder.
It becomes like it's like I said, it just flips.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, obviously, here's the situation. I had a new social worker, and this social worker was a black woman, right? And I say that because, as black people, I personally expect if I see another black person, that there's some coup in it. Because if it's me,
you think it's more of understanding,
bro. You know the coup. I don't give a fuck if my woman's white. I don't care. I don't care about color. But black people, we have a coup. Just like white people should have a coup, Asian people have a coup. Everyone has their own coup in it. Yeah. You see another. If it's like if you see
got a coup.
say you go down to fucking South End and there's bare white folk.
You look at
just
the black person.
Yeah, they all know the coup, innit?
As soon as you see one black man, it's like, yes, brother. I feel good now, innit? Like, so that's what I mean, innit?
It's true.
If I see someone, and especially if I see someone in that field, a black person in that field, I'm expecting them to overstand certain things, innit?
It's like a culture thing.
Exactly. You're gonna get how I am, innit? You're gonna get it. You're gonna understand straight away. Oh yeah, it's like my dad, innit? Or something, innit? Yeah. Like I'm barking, innit? Like that's it. Like, but you see the results.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because you see the minute my children were in my care, schooling, everything.
Gone up.
Do you understand? Going up. Do you understand? You got nothing to say to me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom. So here's a situation now where this social worker's come in, this black lady, and I don't know, bro. It's just like
she wasn't there for you.
She just did the opposite, fam.
Do you think she was just
She
there?
was for the mum. It was crazy. It didn't make no sense. It was like everything was about the mum. And I'm like, I just don't get it. Bro, can you believe that they asked me to leave my job? Let me put this into perspective right now, yeah? We've just moved into a new yard now. I've got a new yard for me and my children, yeah? 3-bedroom flat, boom. Got them into new schools, you know what I'm saying? My daughter's school's 2 minutes away from the yard. She can walk to the school.
Yeah.
I can watch her from the yard, she can go to the school. By this time, they're like, my son's school is like 5 minutes, 7 minutes away. Them times they're, how old are they now? They're like, say about, my son just started secondary, so say about 12 and 10. Yeah? 12 and 10. And my children are not stupid. You understand? So, my daughter walks to school. Yeah? The school is literally, I live there, the school's there. On the main road, the school, the house is there. She walks to school. Why am I not going to make my child walk to school? Why not?
Yeah. And
Like,
she's of that age. What age was she now?
She's 10 now, bro.
So that's what, year 5, year 6?
Year 5, year 6.
They're allowed to go to school.
Exactly.
That
Of course,
young.
bro. I was going to school at 5.
Yeah, but no, yeah.
Bro,
but
at
they're
5,
allowed.
crossing over the main road, you know? Are you mad? My mum was at the balcony just watching me. Are you fucking nuts? Hammersmith, the A4, you know, crossing.
Bro,
Hey.
literally, man's house is here. You see the school is literally in front of you. You can see the school.
Yeah.
Mum used to watch me and my brother from the balcony. She would stand at the balcony and watch you walk into the school.
This is what I'm saying, man. This is what you're teaching them independence. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm teaching my children independence. I'm not gonna sit around. My mum made me do shit. Do you understand? I couldn't be in the house and not do shit.
Housework.
Bro, are you crazy?
Saturday and Sunday.
Bro.
Skirting boards.
I'm in my estate, bro. Certain man in my estate, they didn't have to do shit. They were out for crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Man's washing windows and them thing there, fam.
Not yet.
Like, what's
going on?
Washing windows. My mum's gonna be washing windows, fam. What's going on? Bro, mum was not. Mum was trying to train man, innit?
You know if a man used to knock your door, and you tell them, fam, I can't come out right now, I've got to do your house chores.
Yeah, bro, I've got to do the dishes.
But what it is, but man them understood that though. So man wouldn't look at you and think, you want to laugh after you.
Bro.
Man them knew.
But not only that as well, you knew.
Yes. Yeah.
You might not even have liked it, but you knew, you know what? Man's got to do this, you know what I'm saying? And you know, because mum told you, right? I'm trying to be a decent man and right.
100%.
Do you understand?
100%.
So, I'm doing the same for my children.
Yes.
Yeah? Right. This is the chore, yeah? It's just me and my children that live in this yard, yeah? Because we've left my missus now, and we've got a yard.
Yeah.
And I've had to say, you know what, we're going to have to leave.
The three of you.
We're going to leave. I've got to do this thing myself now.
Yeah.
Without my missus, as in living with her, and everyone get their space back.
Yeah, 100%.
So boom. Me and my children doing the thing now. Obviously, I'm full-time at work as well, innit?
Yeah.
Ambulance driver, early shift, late shift. So, we've done a thing where, cool, you don't come from school, one of you does the dishes, one of you hoovers the kitchen and the front room. That's it.
Done.
Kitchen and front room. There's not going to be hardly any dishes, because whenever there's dishes, I wash them.
Yep.
Yeah? There might be like a few
You're
things
teaching
to
them
wash.
responsibilities.
Yes. So, now, I'm doing this. This is happening again, school, boom, boom, boom. This is happening. Like I said, when I'm doing the early shift, 6 in the morning, I'm up and out before they've got up for school. So so I'm up and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Their stuff's already ready. They know what to do. They got their key. You know what I'm saying? They get up, wash their skin, brush their teeth, all them thing there, go to school, innit? Yeah? You come back, I'm already there because I finish at 2. Dinner's cooking, innit? Do you understand? They come from school, dinner's ready. Do your chores. Then if you want to go out and play, or go on Xbox or whatever, go and do your thing, innit? That's how I roll, you know?
Yeah.
Boom. That's how the things is running now. So this is our routine now, innit?
Yeah.
Late shift. I got to cook the dinner early in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I leave at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I leave before that. I got to get to work for 2. So I cook the dinner, boom, boom, boom. I go. They come from school, dinner's ready. They do the thing, same old routine. You do your dishes, do your whatever, boom, boom, boom. So this has been going on for like, I don't know, maybe a year or whatever. Eventually now, like I said, this social worker's involved. And now they're telling me, oh, can you leave your job?
Okay.
I'm like, what? Because now, I'm skipping a bit, but now, when this new social worker's got involved, all of a sudden, the mum has started talking shit. Like trying to nitpick at my parenting to them. This has never happened before, you know? Yeah? And I've jumped a whole lot of shit because there was a period where she didn't see her children for a whole year.
The mum, yeah.
Yes, and this is why I said to you before, where that's the only time when she phoned me and I heard a bit of probably fake emotion to see the children, only because she got pregnant. Because she wasn't seeing them for a whole year. But anyway, that's another fucking topic. So basically now, all of a sudden it's got to the point where all of a sudden now, she's now starting to criticize my parenting.
The social worker?
No, the mum.
The mum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Bit odd. That's a
all
bit
of a
odd.
sudden, it's like, so now we've gone from, oh, please, can I see the children? Because it was in my hands at one point, whether you see them again or not. Yeah. I allowed this to happen. This is where I'm going back again. I allowed this to happen because
So you was never being a bitter father.
Later.
You was always
No
allowing
way,
the
bro.
mum.
Listen to this. I'm going to go back again now. Listen to this, because when we was in another borough with my girl, that social services there, they saw everything about her and they realised, right, later, she's waste, innit?
Yeah.
So they're saying to me, right, if you let the children see her, we'll take them off you.
Yeah.
That's what it got to.
That's
If
how they,
I let them see their mum, I'm putting them at risk.
so
That's what they said to
so
me.
they put you in that now.
No, they're just telling me that, like, right, basically, don't let them see her.
Okay.
And if you do, you're basically putting them at risk.
Yeah. So they
it's
give you
like-
the heads up.
So basically, that's it. Like she didn't have no contact with them because she wasn't allowed because she was an unfit parent. So the social services basically said later she can't see them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So anyway, a year had passed, and she had been contacting me trying to see if she can get contact. So I had spoken to them, social services, and they basically told me that, right, it's been a certain amount of time, so it's basically now down to me whether or not I let them see her now, innit? So I spoke to the children. You know what I'm saying? And I asked them what they want to do. Like I would, because because I want them to make their decision.
100%.
They said obviously they want to see their mum, innit? So I let it happen, innit? I made an arrangement that she can start seeing them again, like certain times or whatever, boom, boom, boom. And then, to be fair, now when I look back at it, that was the worst decision I made.
Why'd you say that?
Because me doing that enabled her to manipulate my children. Because from the moment, I wouldn't even say from the moment I did that, I would say from the moment she started having contact with them prior to that as well, she'd been manipulating my children against me.
So saying bad things about you?
100%.
And what happened then when she was...
So basically, what happens then is, you get this Jekyll and Hyde thing, innit? So your children are now putting on a persona for you and one for their mum. Do you get what I'm saying? And the thing is, it was already like that anyway, because even when we were together, I was the disciplinarian, as in, when anything happens, it's, I'm going to call your dad. Oh, your dad this. Oh, your dad, rah, rah, rah. Oh, rah. Do you understand? When I come from work. Oh, your son's been doing it. Do you understand? She's not dealing with nothing.
I think that's what what some parents do that. They're using dads.
All right, cool. I hear what you're saying. They do that. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, they shouldn't do that. That's what I'm saying. Because when you do that, that's what happens. You cause this division. You cause a division. You're supposed to be parenting together. 100. Do you understand? You tell them something. If they're not listening, I come and enforce it, as in, you listen to your mum, innit? Do you understand? Not, your dad.
So make you paint you to be the bad one.
Here we go. The bad guy. Yeah. Remember that phrase, because that's me. The bad guy. Yeah? 100%, bro. That's what you turn out to be. The bad guy. Because anything now, say, now dad's going to be this. Oh, dad's going to be this. Oh, dad's going to be that. When they're not really seeing what dad's really doing. What dad's really showing them, They're not seeing that. You see what I'm saying?
So they look at it that mummy's the good one.
Mummy's the good one.
Mummy's the fun one.
Mummy's the fun one. Mummy's the fun one that don't make you do no housework. Don't tell you nothing. Don't teach you nothing. Because I taught my children everything. How to read, write, spell, everything.
Yeah.
She didn't teach them jack shit.
Yeah.
The only thing she's taught them is just fuckery.
Yeah.
Now, imagine that.
No,
I'm being dead, bro. You know when you look back at it, when you look back at it and you see, what has she taught them? Really, I can say what I've taught them.
But do you think as well, when you're talking about where the kids were, when she got older, the kids, and she was manipulating them, but all the hard work that you was enforcing into them to be good kids to grow up, she was undoing it, 100%. And then now making the kids turn against you, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but they couldn't turn against me, as in, they couldn't turn against me. They couldn't do anything as in against me. They couldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not having it, bro. Like, you're not.
There's rules in your house.
My house is a certain way. And they know that. You can mess around, you can take them through, but there's boundaries in here, innit? Like, there's no, bro, the shit
that's what's needed.
Exactly.
That's what's needed in everyone's house.
Listen, when they started seeing.
So, now, I'm going to go back to the kids. So, now the kids are visiting a mum, and they're now coming back to you as, I would say, was attitude or either hiding things.
I'll tell you what was what I could see when they came back. When the minute I got them back, I could tell their behaviour was just erratic. And I would always have to just quickly, do you understand?
Yeah.
Stamp that out, like straight away. You lot, just don't do that now, I beg you. Because you know what it is? You can tell the behaviour that they're having with that parent. You know, like, the parent that wants to be your brethren.
Yeah.
That's that type of shit. You're the mum, but you're trying to be the brethren.
Trying to be,
Hold on a minute. What? No, we're not doing that one there, innit? We're not brethrens. You understand?
Parents.
We're parents, innit?
Yeah.
So she's trying to do the brethren one, trying to be just doing dumb shit, bro. So the minute my children get in the car, they're just acting dumb. And I can just see it, and straight away my brain is just like, I can't deal with this. Nah, I beg you lot, cut it out now.
That might be her guilt though for not being there for them. So that's her way of feeling like, you know what?
Yeah, but
look, do you know what I mean? She feels sorry for herself and she's trying to be friendly.
There's no point feeling sorry for yourself though, because you need to feel sorry for the children. Now, why you feel sorry for yourself? You need to feel sorry for the children. Do you get what I'm saying? But she's not. Like you said, she was feeling sorry for herself. That's why she was doing that. That's why every time I'm taking them to go and see her, she's taking them fun fair or taking them cinema or taking them da-da-da-da. That's fake.
But do you know what?
That's fake.
To be fair though.
It's fake.
Do you know what it is?
Bro. Because you're not building a relationship, you're buying it.
No,
bro, you're buying it. So that's fake.
Okay.
And then also what is then now enforcing is this whole crew again of, mummy's the fun one, innit?
No, but you know what it is?
The fun shit.
Do you know what,
We're just doing fun shit with mum. When we go to dad's, it's fucked up. We gotta do house.
Hey, listen, you can see her at the other end of the stick, innit? Because he's got custody of the kids. You can see where the flip side. Because look at me, I'm daddy. When daddy comes,
It's fun.
it's
That's
fun.
what I'm trying to say.
They only have a good time with me. They don't see no badness. You understand? Because I'm not around like that to
You're
give the
not dealing with them
badness.
constantly. Why you
This is the other end of the stick now. The tables have turned.
What's on the floor? What? You didn't wash properly? You know that bare shit.
But
They're
John,
not
it is
seeing
though.
it.
But
This is what it is, isn't it?
but this is good to see this though.
Parenting, innit?
But what it is, yeah. We're now looking at a different angle now.
Yeah.
So we always used to hearing fathers are the part-time ones,
Yeah, of course.
and the mums are doing the full-time. Right. So every time the dad comes round, we do all the fun stuff, right?
okay, I get
and
it.
we don't see the stuff what mums do.
I
So
hear
when
you.
the mums are now like, hold on a minute, these are all the things that I do.
You had a mum though, right?
Yeah, we did. I did.
So you did see what mum did.
I did. I see what mum did.
You did see what mum did,
No,
innit?
I did see what mum did, but hearing your story now,
Yeah.
right, where you're saying, raw, every time you go to your mum's house, it's always fun, but because you're playing a full-time father, it's not the fun things, because
Nah, bro.
you're doing it for real. So
I'm the one
when-
going to school to all the meetings.
exactly. So when we reverse it
School
now,
trips.
when we reverse this now, this is what mums do all the time. What fathers
Yeah, of course,
don't see.
Of course, 100%.
You see what I'm trying to say to you?
100%. My mum was a single mum.
Yeah.
My dad wasn't there. My dad. Now, I'm not going to get into my dad, but me and my dad are cool. I chat to my dad, but like I said, like we've never had this discussion about childhood because he just doesn't want to. I don't think he wants to go there.
Yeah,
Because it'll be a mad conversation. Yeah. I take my children to karate. Do you understand? This is what we go to karate. Me and my children.
I think I
every
saw
week.
you one time.
Every week, bro, we go karate.
I
Yeah.
think I saw you one time, yeah.
10 years straight. Karate. Do you understand? Trying to teach my children to have some sort of base.
Of course.
Do you understand? To be decent young
Self-discipline.
human beings. Of
Self-discipline.
Course, of course. And my son, but my daughter at the time was more level-headed, a bit more like me. She's a bit more, I say level-headed. People might not know me think I'm not level-headed. But anyway,
Yeah.
she's more level-headed, isn't it? But then also, I found out later on that might have been a bit of a curse now. Do you understand? Because where I might have thought she was all right, she might not have been. Do you understand? Even though I speak to her and ask her, "Are you good?" and you just don't.
But
know,
do you not think it was hard as a father to able to deal with a girl growing up, because you're now playing mummy and daddy to her? Do you used to have like certain conversations with her in the sense of growing up?
I speak to my children about everything, bro. I had nothing in it. So if they want to talk about something, we talk. Me and my daughter used to have conversations about all sorts. Just talk, just
and
chat
she
and
would be very
talk.
open.
Just talk about stuff, innit? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just all the time. But like I said, innit? I went in the bathroom. There was a burn mark on the floor. My son was in the toilet for about 5 minutes. He came out the toilet and there was a burn mark on the floor.
So he set fire.
Oh, that's what I surmised. I asked him, bro, what is that on the floor? Oh, I don't know, Dad. And this is what he does, and he's a liar. And I don't like liars, bro, because I'm not a liar. Bro, long story short, I boxed him up, innit? I slapped him up.
Yeah. How old was he this time?
How was who?
Your son.
About 15, bro.
I said hoes who we talking about?
Bro, he's about 15.
Talking about
fam.
little man.
He's about 15, bro.
So he's setting fire to the house at the age of 15.
Bro, he's 15, fam. I'm asking you, and not only that, bro, I expect you to just tell me like a man. Come on, bro. Just tell me. If you did it, I'll be pissed with you. But I'm not going to slap you, bro.
Yeah.
But now, you're taking me for a dickhead, bro.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, bro. Like, come on. What is this?
But he's 15 though.
But he's 15, he's a big man at that age.
Bro, my man's almost as tall as me.
That's what I meant to say.
He's almost as
Dad, you
tall.
know what? You know what? I had a little
15,
mishaps in there. You get me? That is
15.
nothing.
My man was almost as tall as me at 15, bro. What do you mean?
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying. I'm trying to say he's 15.
Yeah.
How is a man at 15 trying to set fire?
Whoa.
Might have been blazing
If it was a bit
That's-
younger, I can
You can say,
understand.
well, yeah, bro, what are you doing?
Because they experimenting. But 15,
I'm
you're
asking
grown
you
up.
as well. Like, come, tell me, man to man, what you did? Like, you're lying in my face. No, Dad, it wasn't. Bro, I lost it. I didn't even lose it. Like I said, I didn't lose it. I slapped him up.
And after you finished slapping him up,
Yeah.
what was
after
his
slapping
behaviour
him up-
after that?
Huh?
His behaviour after that, after you finished slapping
Oh,
him
I
up.
slapped him up. His behaviour was crying, innit? Like, that's,
Yeah, but what then happened after
he
that?
got sent to
was
school. Like
crazy.
normal, innit? It's like, right, I slapped him up. Get your ass to school.
Yeah.
That's simple as that, innit? Like, you try to set fire to the house. You got my daughter's in here sleeping. My missus is here. We're all in bed. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Why are you lighting fires in the bathroom, bro?
But do you think this behaviour that he's displaying is from previous years, that he hasn't been around his mum
you
and
know
he's
what?
actually hurting?
To be fair, bro, I don't know. Yeah, but
'Cause here's a bit open up to you.
but the thing is, obviously, on this is gonna sound like, oh, he just set fire to something, bro. My son has been a problem for years, fam. A problem. I'm telling you, I'm at the school every fucking week, bro. Like my mum was for me, and I get it. I was at this fucking school every week, fam. This, that. You know what I'm saying? bro, it's like been had issues, of course. You understand? And whether it was to do with the situation with it, because he was definitely craving his mother's attention.
Alright, so now you know how it feels, right? Where it's like a repeat from what your mum was going through. Because I remember when we was in the same school together, I don't think you lasted till year 8. Did you?
I just about hit year 8.
Okay, so you
started year 7, just about hit year 8.
Alright, so now there seems to be a pattern of what you're seeing, because
and also because I know how I was, I'm more on my son. Yeah. More on him. As in like, bro, I get it. I know, innit? I was there. I'm trying to show you before it happens. Don't do this, innit? Like, bro, I'm telling you, fam. I've had so many talks with this bro. Trust me. I was doing this. I did this. Trust me. You don't need to do that. Son, listen to me. I love you. Hugs, kiss, everything. There's nothing you can say you didn't get from me, bro. Everything. Emotion, feeling, everything. Like, I don't hide nothing from them, bro. But what he wasn't getting was what he was supposed to be getting from a mother. Yeah. Because she wasn't a mother. She's trying to be his brethren. Do you understand? So,
was there a part where he actually got kicked out of school, or then he was allowed to go up to year?
I had such a good 11. Relationship with his primary school that he stayed to the end. They liked him there as well. Yeah. But he was a problem there. But because I was always there, and you know what I'm saying, I always engaged with them. They allowed him, bro. You know when they allowed him, bro? I went to 9 schools, fam. 3 primary schools, 3 secondary schools, and 3 centres.
You went to
me.
I remember. I remember you got kicked out of our school.
Bro, that's too much, fam.
That's a lot. The average will go to like maybe 1, 2 schools at that.
3 primary schools, fam. And I wasn't even that bad. I don't think I was that bad because, bro, there were some people in school that were wilding, fam. I wasn't that bad. I just wasn't having it, innit? I had you know what it was? Because of what I went through in my childhood, which I won't get into, I was very opinionated, innit?
Well, you never wanted to back down.
No.
You never wanted to back down.
No.
I can remember when we was young.
Even to teachers.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember.
So that's what it was with me, innit? So I don't think I was that bad. They just couldn't have it. And also, bro, we're going from me coming up in school in the 80s. Young white women teachers. They can't deal with young black, especially when I was...
Do you remember man got kicked out of school though?
Especially when I was excelling educationally and they held me back. Because my mum would go to the school and say, oh, my son's telling me, Mum, I'm finishing the work. I'm bored. After I finish the work, I'm bored, innit? I'm walking around the class.
But do you know what I've noticed though when you say that? I find that a lot of kids who display behaviour problems are very intelligent kids and they can get bored. You see like when you are given work and you can dash through it so quick. And then you're like, okay, you're not, it's not challenging you.
Exactly.
You need things to keep the mind occupied for you to keep on doing it.
And that's why I said in those times.
Yeah, but sometimes when you're dusting through the work quick, it's because you got it wrong.
No.
100%.
You done it right. Bro. Don't get that mixed up with them intelligent kids. Please.
100%.
Please, you got a test, you've dusted through the test, everyone still do the test. You must.
Yeah, you definitely got the shit wrong.
Something right.
I'm not going to lie.
You better rewrite that.
Secondary for me, fam. Secondary school, that was me. Sitting in the test, just not knowing what the fuck is going on, bro.
Or you dash through it, you're finishing. Like, okay, that was easy.
I'm done.
When something's easy, it might not have been easy, maybe because you done it wrong.
But then you think as well, where you were saying when they was younger, where you and the mum used to argue in front of them, is that not also things what they also could be picking up from where this can also affect their behaviour?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like, you could say it could be part of that. It could be part of, you know, what happened afterwards when she was letting them do whatever.
There's a lot of things.
What
caused him to be...
Things build you up as a person, don't they?
Yeah.
What you go through in your childhood, in your teens, as a young adult, it makes you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Who you become is what you went through, isn't it?
All right,
and
so
how it molded you.
So once you obviously disciplined him by hitting him for doing the fire.
Yeah.
How was the relationship after that?
Well, this is where it gets mad now, isn't it? Yeah. I don't even slap my children because I don't have to.
Yeah.
But in this situation, it was necessary. Yeah. Do you understand? So that's why I did it. So I've just gone about my day like normal, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I've gone up everywhere. You went Camden, went down. You know what I'm saying? Later on down now, I'm at home. You ain't come home from school yet. I'm thinking, what's going on? So in my head, I'm not gonna lie, in my head, alarm bells are ringing a little bit. I was thinking, Anyway.
This morning's behaviour might have...
No, I'm just thinking like, how...
if this is not his behaviour.
Nah, you know to come home, innit?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think I might have spoke to the mum. I don't even know, bro. I can't even remember what the ins and outs were. But long story short, he didn't come back that night. Later on that night, Jakes have come to my yard.
Yeah, the police came to your car. The police.
Yeah.
So the police came and arrested you.
Yeah.
For what?
For slapping my son.
But for disciplining your son, they came and arrested you.
Yeah.
And who called them on you?
Who knows?
Was it the son or the mum?
Who knows? Oh, it could have been. What they said was it was the school, but the school don't call police, innit? It wasn't the school. Obviously, the school contacts social services. Do you understand? What it sounds like is it was the mum, innit? Do you understand? Because when we listen to and read the things afterwards, this person's pissed that like nothing happened to me, basically, innit?
Yeah.
Like fuming at rah.
The report.
Yeah, like fuming at rah. Oh, he should be this, he should be that.
So when the police took you in,
but let me just clarify something as well. All these times when she's calling me years before, screaming on the phone, I'm gonna kill your son, rah, 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 just battered your son. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. She's done all this prior, you know, and this is where she's doing it, where she's losing the plot. Where I'm not losing the plot. Simple.
And social services.
Social services, this is where it gets sticky. And this is what I'm saying. This is where...
Because they don't tolerate no hitting whatsoever on social services.
See, this is where you're wrong, my friend. You're allowed to slap your child. You're allowed to slap your child.
It just depends on where, innit?
Depends if you leave a mark. This is what they say. It depends if you leave a mark. But even so, my parenting record is impeccable. Impeccable. Remember this. It's impeccable. You've never had no issues, nothing from me. Impeccable. Yeah. I don't call you for nothing. I don't need you for nothing. You're still supporting the mum. Years later, you know, you're still supporting. Paying for the children's play centre for her. Paying for this. Paying for that. For her. Yeah, not for me. I gotta pay for my children to go play centre. Because I work.
Yeah.
I gotta pay.
Karate.
I gotta pay for shit. Paying for... Bro, I'm paying for shit. This bitch is getting shit free.
Yeah.
You understand? Bro, the system's working for her. Do you know the one's there? And working against me now. I'm the one with the children now. Now it's like, this is how the shift happens, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? Because you're independent and you don't need their help, it's like they go against you. Yeah. Because they want you to be dependent on the system. Yeah. Yeah. So where I'm independent, I'm working, I'm doing this, and it's like, that starts to, like I said, when they ask me to stop working, it starts to work almost against me. When you think about it, it's ludicrous. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
But when they got to that certain age...
But what happened was, when that situation with my son, their social service fucked up. Because what they did was technically illegal. I don't know if it's illegal, but it was wrong. What they did was, because that situation with my son, they basically put my children back in the mother's care. Now, how are you going to do that? When I went to court to get my children, I got a paper from the courts that says...
They belong to you.
They are in my custody, fully. You can't just give them to the person who lost them and has not shown you that they are a parent, that they are capable of looking after the children. Do you understand? Yeah. But this is what that social worker did. You understand? Because she was so up the fucking mum's ass.
And how many years did you have the kid?
Bro, about 8 years.
What? Just you,
8 years, fam.
And they
8 years.
That one little motion.
Just like that, bro.
That ain't right.
Like that.
And that one thing that you done by trying to discipline him.
Disciplining my son.
They just
for creating a fire. There's a very serious thing. You don't want your son to do that again, so you give him a little 2 claps here and there. Don't do that.
Bro, they section people for causing fires. They section you for that shit.
And now
if you cause fires, if you set fires, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
do you understand? Yeah, if you keep doing that shit, it's like they're gonna look at you funny, innit?
And because you took the steps of disciplining him, it's now reversed because social services are now teaming up with the mum.
Yeah, but it was already happening. You see what I'm saying?
It was basically waiting for one thing you to do wrong.
That's why I said to you, because before, like I said, that's where she started criticising me. I'm starting to hear things from social services like, oh, well, mum thinks that. I'm like, what? Like all of a sudden, you're now telling me what her opinion is about stuff. She doesn't have an opinion. Yeah. I'm the parent who looks after them. They live with me. Yeah. Her opinion is irrelevant. When does she imagine this? This person loses her children, shows no interest in getting them back, gets pregnant, then shows an interest in having them back. Well, not getting them back. Seeing them, because she wasn't seeing them. Because she's pregnant, she wants to see them now. Because she wants to play happy families with the new baby. Yeah. When that then happens, starts manipulating my children against me. Now, just look at that. You've gone from being the person who's lost the children, you didn't want them, clearly, because you showed no signs of wanting to get them back. Yeah. Now all of a sudden, you're telling me how to parent. Yeah.
what? Yeah. How does this work, bro? Yeah. So now this is where I'm going against social services because like you're coming and telling me what she's telling you, and I'm telling you, are you mad? Yeah. Like, are you actually listening to this person?
From the
time my daughter got to a certain age, I said, you know what? You can wash yourself now, innit? Like, do you now, innit? Yeah? I'm not washing you no more.
Listen.
It's not running, fam. I'm not washing you. You wash yourself. I've given you the basis. I don't know how to do with that bit there. And obviously, I had stepdaughters. I had a woman. She was showing her clues, innit?
But I think as well, it's very, what I'm saying, it's very important for that because I can remember I was bathing, I think I may have been bathing my girls up to maybe 5 years old.
And then you stop, innit?
And you don't...
something in you's just like, you know what, that's it now, I'm not going to do
it. Here's the towel, you put the towel on the side, you have the soap.
Same thing with your son though, innit? Bro, you washing my son's dick like he's 10 and I'm washing, fuck off, bro, later. What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
But these are the procedures. Because what it is, they're not at the age, right? Because what you're now doing, you see that where some kids, if you say you're doing that when they're 10 and 11, and then someone tries to interfere with them, they may think that's all okay.
Exactly. So the minute you start doing it, you start telling them, right, make sure no one's touching you and doing.
See what I'm trying to say?
This is what you do.
Yes.
No one else does this. You're teaching them. Not even my dad does this, innit?
Brother.
Do you understand? Not even dad does this. I do this, and that's it. That's it, innit?
Done.
Fuck, what the fuck?
Done.
The situation is right now, I'll put it out there. I don't even chat to my children right now. One of them ones, I don't talk to them.
Was that because of they teamed up with the mum?
It's because, number one, let me tell you, alright, my daughter, I don't even know why. Like, she's chosen that, and I have done nothing to her. Absolutely nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing.
Yeah.
You know what? Zero. Nothing.
She just stopped talking to you.
Bro, this woman has done such a job on her, that my daughter done something wrong. The mum told me what she did wrong, brought it to my attention.
You disciplined her.
Didn't discipline her, bro. Didn't even see her. She brought a phone to me, the mother, brought a phone to me with some stuff on it showing me what my daughter's doing. When I got the phone of her, I didn't even talk, because I wasn't even had nothing to do about at that point. So when she gave me the phone, I didn't even say hello or goodbye. Do you understand? I took the phone and left after she said what she was saying about what's on the phone. I just left. My missus drove me off. We left. Then she was with me. Gone. Stuff on the phone I didn't want to see. Do you understand? Didn't even get to talk to my daughter. You know what I did? I called social services, fam.
Okay.
Because the people in social services that I was dealing with at the time, one of the guys I was dealing with, he basically was a guy that used to kind of like be at our place center. Doing music and shit. So we knew him from like I was a teenager. Yeah. So obviously he's telling me that certain coups and
so he jumped into that scene now.
Okay. So he was telling me so this is how I'm getting so much information and stuff, innit? Yeah. And obviously because I engaged with them fully, this guy is phoning the social services guy, phoning the mum, talking to her. Oh, have you seen her? Have you spoke to her? Oh no, I haven't spoke to her. Oh, no. Maybe she's at friends. Them times that she's dead the whole time. Yeah, we found this out later. She's dead the whole time.
And social services was involved in that.
No. He was calling her, the mum, to find out if she knows where she is.
Oh, and the mum was saying she don't know nothing.
She's playing dumb. Yeah. Same situation like with my son. When that situation occurred, she did the same thing. You understand? So now, it's come to a thing where, apparently she's scared to come home. This is what the message is now. Oh, the mum's now phone. Oh yeah, she's turned up apparently, and oh yeah, she's scared to come home because she's scared of what her dad's gonna do. Like, I don't hit my daughter. Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? Scared of what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah. It's my daughter. What am I gonna do? Kill her? Yeah. What are you talking about? She knows what's gonna happen. She knows she's in trouble.
That's why.
Cause she knows the stuff I'm seeing on this phone. I'm not condoning that, brethren.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? The son. When that situation happened with you, did he then move to his mum's?
This is the dumbest thing of it all, though, isn't it? This is the thing.
It's so crazy. He didn't.
It's not like he moved to the mum. Yeah, because after the situation, like I said, they got put back in her care wrongfully because they didn't go to court. Yeah. I had to do all these assessments, pass them with flying colours again. Yeah. The assessment was. Because they assessed me and they assessed her as a parent. Yeah? And now she's got the children with her. Yeah. I haven't got them with me now. They're assessing us both. The assessors have come back. Oh, and this is prior to her going through psychiatric assessments before, and the psychiatrist saying at no time at any point should she ever have custody of these children again. This is in the beginning. Yeah. So this time now, after this assessment, yet again, they've come up with the same conclusion. The children should be returned to me. and at no point should she have them by herself. Like, as in, should they live with her?
Yeah.
And if that was and if for some reason it didn't work out with me, the children should go and
Good
care.
care.
Now, did you hear what I just said?
Mm.
Did you get that? After the assessments, remember this: social workers, social services. This black social worker, the woman, is the one that has made my children go back into the care of this person, even though she's not fit to be a mother. And then after the assessments, they've assessed her and me after this, and they've come to the same conclusion that she is not fit to be a parent.
But why would they send her back, the kids, to her, if they put down that she was unfit?
That's what I'm saying to you. It was already done. You know what I'm saying? See how they fucked up? This is what I'm trying to tell you. They fucked up. And when I'm going to these meetings, because I'm going to bare meetings, bro. Bare meetings, social services, this chair meeting, this, that, da.
Yeah.
You think I'm not going to get mad about my children? I'll die for my children. What are you talking about?
I think also as well, the fact that you have done so much from the beginning all the way till they got to the certain age where they were, and then to feel, and then to see the way how they've now behaved towards you, obviously it's going to make you feel even more hurt.
I was fucked up.
Because what you was basically doing, they really faced traumas when they was really at the mum's house. You now took them away from there and put them into a safe environment. Now you're putting them into a safe environment and you've showed them life skills to how to build themselves up.
Yeah.
And then someone's now just come, dismantled the whole thing, right?
You're a fucking spanner, bro.
Yeah. And then now made you being painted to be the bad one. Now, obviously, you're now going to feel a type of way where you're like, bro, like, I basically shield you from all the nonsense that was going down there, right? And you've done so much shielding for them not to see certain things, things they couldn't.
Shielding, fam. That's just pivotal. That word shielding is pivotal. You understand? Like, bro, like, I'm not gonna make it like where we grew up is like, oh, it's the hood. It's like fucking, you know what I'm saying? There's places out there that are way worse than where we live. Do you understand?
No, remember,
but where we grew up, bro, it wasn't easy, innit? It was rough. Do you understand? When my area in Bush, it was rough, innit?
Yeah.
It was a mad this out. It's still rough now, innit?
Still like that.
Do you understand? So, my children, I took them away from that, bro. They're up in fucking, you know what I'm saying?
In country.
It's nice up there, innit?
Yeah.
Like, children are posh.
Yeah, yeah.
They talk, like, black children are posh. Like, what? Do you understand?
But I remember,
Like, it's different. It's like, raw. It's different, innit? Like, so I'm, like you said, I'm shielding them from that now. Now, how am I shielding them from that? And remember, the mum didn't grow up like that either. You're not from the block.
Yeah.
You're not like you're not like that. You're not road. Like, you did your little stupidness as a young girl, but you wasn't actually street.
Yeah.
So now, why do you want that for my children?
But you're trying to not teach them that. You're trying to have them have a better life than trying to do the street
I'm
life.
trying to make my children not road as possible.
Yeah.
No. What it is my sanity. My sanity, bro. The minute when this situation occurred, when my children decided I was the bad guy and they're going to listen to everything their mum's telling them.
That's going to hurt you, though.
Yeah, I had to literally mourn my children, fam. Because I'm telling you right now, as I sit here, I lived for my children.
Moving forward on that whole thing now.
Well, let me say this.
Yeah.
What social services were saying is that, oh no, your daughter does want a relationship with you. Oh yeah, your son, at the time I think my son, I don't know what he was saying, whatever, but later down, he's the one that came to try and approach me to have a relationship again. Just to put that back out there. You understand? He's come back a couple times. Oh, Dad, sorry. You understand? And he's phoned me up. Because I remember one time he phoned me up, talking to me like he must have forgot who I was. Because he'd been away for a little bit. Yeah. And it was like, he's phoned me up, talking to me like I'm an idiot or something. Man, like, I don't know. And I just had to put him in his place on the phone.
Was he being rude or was
bro, trying to talk to man like he thought. I don't know what he thought. I think he thought because he'd been out in the road doing whatever he was doing, that now when I speak to my dad, like later, I'm different now and da.
He grew up, did he decide to take the street life or did he?
He didn't decide. Well, yeah, he did decide because his mother, I say mother, but she's not a mother. He didn't decide, but he did decide, I suppose, because his mum wasn't a mother. So she wasn't stopping these situations occurring. She was allowing it. So
it was like the freedom.
Freedom.
It was, if I go to mum's house, I can
do what the fuck I want to do.
He went to the mum's house, started living with her.
Started smoking. You don't smoke them things there. Nothing always fixed. Started smoking, started this, started that. Out on the streets. Bro.
So everything. So basically, everything you was trying to drop down.
Both of them. Come on, bro. Like, love is unconditional, isn't it? Like, I don't like them right now. As in, I don't like
the attitude.
I don't like them as people. Like what you're doing, the life you're living. they know this. This is probably why they're not around me. And this is why my son's not around me, because what he's doing is he keeps coming back to me. And I'm saying to him, bro, on a level now, we like forget all this other shit. Like, let's be real with each other now. You're old enough now. Yeah? Like, we're talking on a level now. Like, don't talk shit to me. I'm not going to be dealing with that, fam.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not going to be...
It can't be
You're
fake.
going to be putting me in situations. Because if someone's looking for you, well, I'm going to kill him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you think you're going to come for my child? I'm going to kill you, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're putting me in situations now. I don't even know what the fuck it is you're really doing.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing shit and lying to me, and I could be putting myself on the line, and you're fucking lying about some bullshit. My daughter, she's another one, bro. Like, for me, when I look at my daughter's walked past me on the street, bro. I've been standing in a shop, and my brother was with me, her uncle. Yeah? Standing in the shop. She's walked past me, fam.
Did she see you though?
I stood at the door. Because I thought, hold on a minute, is that my daughter? I thought, okay. Wait till she come in. I stood right at the door. She walked right past, look me right in my face, bro. I said to her, so you're going to walk right past me? She just walked right past me, fam. Carried on walking. I would love for her to say what I've done to her. I would love it.
I just think you're more hurt at the fact where they diss you. They diss
Disloyalty,
you.
fam.
Yeah.
Disloyalty. Like, you've got all this loyalty for someone who has done nothing for you.
Yeah.
Nothing. What has your mum done for you?
But they will see. They will see. It just depends how late they do see.
See, but this is the problem for me though. Like, I don't like hearing that, because it's like, oh, so what am I supposed to do? Wait? Oh, it's crazy.
But listen, we need to wrap this up because, bro, this has gone way over
time, innit? And bro, there's way more, fam. That's what I'm saying. There's way more. This is the skipped version, hey, brother.
So so I know you've got an album there what you're promoting.
Yeah, this is my baby. Actually, this is my first album that I actually pressed up, innit?
After doing the father life,
Bro, this album is called London's Dungeons. This was when I just finished with their mum. So everything in here is just dungeon, innit? It was like my life was fucked. It was crazy at the
show
time,
it to the
innit?
camera. What camera we
So
showing it
boom,
to?
London's Dungeons.
Show it to this
It's
side
on
there.
all digital outlets. Don't worry about the CD. I've got hard copies, innit?
That's
so I'm
the
old school.
that
And my
check out-
YouTube channel.
Yeah, there you go. Make
State
sure
of
you check it
Commotion.
out. Yeah. Alright. Also
Big up Ugly Head TV as well, innit?
Also big up to Ugly TV, Ugly Studios for the setup. So if you do any podcasting, if you do photography, studio, producer, whatever, you can happen at the studio. The link's in the description, so definitely check them out. And